What's up, gamers? GF Ditto here, and welcome back to Let's Play Spectrobes. In our first episode, we started up, we learned what the Spectrobes are, what the Crawl are, and we started learning to do a little bit in the way of excavation. In this episode, we're going to start exploring the planet of Genshi a little more. We're going to try expanding our party a little bit, because we still only have 2 adult Spectrobes. And we're just gonna kind of go from there, try and take it relatively easy, and yet make good progress at the same time. So there doesn't appear to be... hang on, let's see if coming out here more finds more than... It's just the one. What is it? Not another Segu, please? Oh, okay. It's given us another chance. The game has given us another chance to get the best boy. Or girl. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now this, you'll notice, seems to be shaped somewhat like a blade. It is. And it's magnificent. I think this was the first Spectrobe I actually saw that really made me go, wow. I love it. And I have proceeded to use it in every game in the franchise. Let's take it. I don't care if it's complete. We got a Shapod. Alright, so before we progress, let's go ahead and, Oh. Rollin, have you been able to excavate any fossils yet? Yeah, we got a few. Yeah, I've collected several. Hurry up and bring them back to the ship so we can wake them up in the lab system. Understood. Sounds like a good plan. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted to happen, prior to now. But I definitely wanted it to be a Shakor. Alright, so to the lab system, we're going to awaken 2 of the 3 fossils we got here. Because I don't feel like there's much need for an extra Segu right now. But we're definitely going to awaken a Segu. Oh wow, this one's kind of a, yeah, this one's going to be a... I'm going to mute the microphone for what I've got to do here. So bear with me and just enjoy the music and watch as this gets awakened. That was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. That took a lot out of me. Okay. So, Segu, what are we going to call you? I don't know. You're kind of like a satellite. Let's call you Drone. Let's call you Drone. Drone? Or maybe Droon? Droon. I like that. I like that. And you only get like 6 characters for a name here. Alright, now for the Shapod. And we have awakened. Look at that beautiful, beautiful Spectrobe. Let me give you a better look at it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Spectrobe. And you will be called... I don't know what we're gonna call you just yet. I'm thinking about it. I have 6 characters. What? No. Shamshir doesn't fit. I want to name it after a sword. But I'm having trouble coming up with one that's short enough. At least, I mean, rapier fits, but it's not exactly a. So maybe we name it. I'm not sure. This is the hard part for me. In the past, I've always named it Shank, but that's kind of eh. What about... Let's name you Fencer for now. Now, keep in mind, these names are not permanent. We can change them at any time. It doesn't matter. Game doesn't care. Alright, and now we're going to want to go to the... Well, let's see if Gina requires to say anything. It autosaves here, that's right. Okay. Let's see if Gina has anything to say to us, and then we'll go ahead and try out the incubator. We need to awaken... Okay. So she says, Rollin, try to find and excavate some more fossils. We need to make as many Spectrobes as... We need to wake as many Spectrobes as possible. You need to find some minerals, too. You heard Aldous. Spectrobes need minerals in order to grow. Watching them grow is going to be way cool. I can't wait to see how they evolve. Head back out and see what you can find. That's part of the plan, but for now, I also want to put... I want to put them in the incubator. And see if I can make something happen. Particularly if I can make Fencer usable. Okay, and back to... Because I didn't set it. Okay, so we want to go to the monster button. And we're going to put you in. You know what? You as well. Why not? We got Droon and Fencer. Now, minerals. Droon is more of a defensive type, whereas Fencer is offensive. I could balance them out, but I'm not going to. Okay, we click feed, and then... So I give this to you. And this to you. No. Hang in there, Segway. And you can have this. And you can have this. Okay. And leveling any one of these stats will cause an actual level up. No. There we go. Anything on the evolution side? Let's take a look and see what it might tell us. It's not exactly telling me any... There we go. So I'm actually not sure what is needed to make them evolve. But I am going to try to do something here. So, and if they don't, if neither of them becomes an adult, I will just leave them here. In the incubator while we go out and do our thing. Okay, so they're both level 2 now. Eat that mineral. I think it may have to do with level... I will have to look it up. But it's fine. I don't want that... Yeah, there we go. So Droon is now level 3. Yeah, we'll just kind of leave him in here to hang. Until we, yeah, give him some time in there, because the children may need time in the incubator to become adults as well. That's entirely possible. I don't remember. I will have answers very quickly here, though. But a lot of time is spent incubating your Spectrobes. Now, we're going to go ahead and continue searching Genshi. No, we're on Daichi, not Genshi. And we're going to battle what crawl we can find as well. Okay, so we have a Swar, a Gris, and a Wreck here. Let's do what we can against... Basically, let Spiken use his AoE. Ooh, yeah, Roland took a heavy hit there. That's not good. Trying to eliminate the Wreck first, because it has that spin attack as well. Zoza can do something there. Not a lot, but neither of them... I need a flash-type Spectrobe to really deal with that effectively. Also, I think this one might be Corona. So the Crawl have the same elements as... or the same attributes available as the Spectrobes do. They're associated with Corona, Aurora, or Flash types. But we are also going to need more Spectrobes in general, because, well, we're going to have to... Our main party Spectrobes are going to have to be incubated so that they can evolve at some point in time. And a lot of them take more than just 15 minutes. In fact, several of them, I believe, take upwards of an hour. A lot of that incubation I will probably be letting happen off-screen. That way we're not going several episodes without, you know, one of our party members. Because that just doesn't seem the best way to go about it. Although, whoever's playing through does have to go that amount of time without their party members. I will say that it does get fairly simple in the fact that you can just leave the DS running and walk away. And it counts. What am I missing? Like, I want to... I'm missing 4%. Where? Like, that doesn't make sense. And all I'm doing is damage, so I'm just gonna pick it up. I have no idea where, but it counts. So we didn't get as much experience off of that excavation as we would have if I had gotten it all the way to 100%. That's just the way of it, but, you know, we do what we gotta do. And I do realize that there is that black tornado up top here. Black vortex, not tornado. They're vortexes. That's literally their proper name is black vortex. And we will be dealing with that. I do believe there is something... There's definitely something here. Ooh, this is a Villapod. This is a Villapod. Oh, we haven't seen one yet, so it wouldn't tell us that. But we can always use our L or R button to scan and see what's missing. I forgot to go over that bit earlier on. I know this Spectrobe well, and it is a good ally to have. And I'm looking forward to adding it to the team. We are going to try for 100% for the extra experience. I mean, we're here. We're doing all right as it is. I don't know what parts are still covered. Probably around the head now. I would say in here, yeah? I don't know. Let's blow it off. And then I don't see where the last bit is, but I have an idea? Yeah, I'm using the medium drill for this so that I don't do that. This is, gotten a bit... Nope, we're just gonna pick it up. I'd rather not lose it. Okay. That was really cool. And I do see more crawl. We're going to deal with them. We're going to be doing a bit more battling this episode and a bit more exploring. But we also cannot neglect the collection aspect here in that we need a bigger team. That's sadly just the way of it. Yeah, I'm just going to take that. That was good experience. 17 points. Is there more here? Yeah, there is. Oh! Okay, so I'm going to explain some... we're going to come across something else that we've already been told we need to try and find. And so I've already stated how fossils are always the orange marks, and the blue marks are always minerals, right? Well, as you'll have just noticed, there was another mark there on the ground that was neither. That mark is sort of rainbow colored. That's going to be what is called a cube. And these cubes perform different functions based on what cube it is. They're very important. They're going to unlock some of the features that we actually need. Like rooms that make it easier for Spectrobes of a certain attribute to... I don't remember if it's to level up or to evolve. Like if it cuts your timer or it makes it easier to level, I don't remember. But it makes... it basically gives the rooms, the incubators, the ability to specify one of the 3 attributes for the room itself. To make that environment more conducive to that element or that type of spectro. That's a beta cube. That's going to be something. I'm not sure what that is. Every cube does something. Some are rather minor. We got 2 grisses and a swar. Grisses are not exactly the best thing to see right now. But the swar's going to go down easy. Can we do the thing? Thank you. Zozane. Oh, that's right. I have to... There we go. Click special to make that happen. There we go. So you use Y to change it over from normal attacks to special attacks, and you can hit the whole field like that. Which didn't exactly eliminate the problem, but it did a lot. So there is good reason to be, you know, charging your charge attacks. Oh, wow. Yeah, Rolling can't afford to hit like that again. I'm actually tempted to go back to the base. Back to the ship. Now, the thing is, I want to press forward because there is something, I believe it's here, that's going to help us when it comes to returning to the ship. Alright, we got a few minerals to dig up real quick, though. Because, yeah, minerals. Once again, they're a massive part of this game. This is one of the things that made this game unique, is the way in which they had you collect the things. It's something no Monster Tamer game has done before that I'm aware of, and it works really well because it's a fun little thing. Okay, this is a defense one. Like, it may seem like it would just get tedious, but I gotta say, digging stuff up is... I enjoy just sitting here and doing it. I'm gonna do it less, probably, for this playthrough than I normally would, because we don't want, a 40-hour grindy playthrough. We just want to do a walkthrough of the game, obviously. But minerals are necessary for that. And I probably will grind some minerals off screen, so that y'all don't have to sit through as many of those. Yeah. Let's see. There should be... Nope, that's it here. So let's kind of explore the area more. We can come up this way now. And then, of course, anywhere you go that's new in this game, you're going to want to scan. You're going to want to scan everything. Let your Spectrobes find the things. Because that's... I mean, yeah, it's more minerals. But you never know what kind of fossils you're going to find as well. Some fossils are unique to some planets, or more easily obtainable on some planets than they are others. And then there are some fossils that just aren't. There are some fossils that are really common, and I don't know about in this first game, but at least I don't know if it's in this first game, but I do know of one Spectrobe whose fossil is extraordinarily rare, even though it can be found on more than one planet. I just don't remember if it was a first game Spectrobe. It might have been. I do also know which fossil I want, which child Spectrobe I want to do my my searching. It's just a question of finding one. And I don't remember when you can start getting them. So the Spectrobe I'm going to want is either the Owie, I think is available first, and not exactly the best, but close to it, range-wise. Outside of that, I'm going to want a Grilda, because Grilda has the largest range for search of any Spectrobe, I believe. But I also don't believe it's available as early on as an Owie is. Or AOE, however you want to say it. It's spelled AOI. And that particular one is a bird. And actually really, really cool to have on your battle team as well. So for those two, I would say, I would definitely recommend awakening more than one of each. That way you can keep one a baby for searching, and you can send the other out into battle as an adult or an evolved Spectrobe. And, you know, you're gonna have strong allies that way. Because that's the thing, is you need your Spectrobes to be strong enough to deal with the enemies as well. And that's something we're going to see... Whoops. That's something we're going to see a lot of focus on as I continue. Because what we need in a team, we need a balanced team that is capable of keeping Rollin alive. Now, there are items to help with that, obviously, but we don't have access to those yet, and items aren't... You can have all the items in the world if you don't keep your party up to snuff. Rollin can still be one-shotted later in the game. Simple as that. Okay, so we've come up here. I don't want to pick any fights that I can't handle. It's a regular vortex. We should be able to handle this. 2 Rotches and a Gris. Okay. we're really, really relying a lot on Spike in here. Because 33 against... And in the meantime, I should be charging. I should be charging this entire time. Spiking can also take damage individually and end up getting wiped out before it gets to do anything. And let's blow it. There we go. It went back to normal attack for whatever reason instead of special, so... Now all we have left is the Gris. Which is Zozane should be more than capable of handling. There we go. 2 more hits? Spikin', what can you do to it? Yeah, even less. Okay. So I really, really do need, for Fencer to become an adult. Minergy increase. Sweet. That is experience. Now, the thing about leveling via combat versus leveling via mineral, as I said, if any of those 3 attributes levels up, the Spectrobe levels up as a whole. Now, there is a max level in this game, I believe, of 99. I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's 99. And the thing is, let's do a scan. Okay, down here. The thing is with that if you get to that level by using primarily minerals, you can basically min-max your team. You can focus on using minerals to only level 1 stat and get it done that way, or you can do it by sending them into battle and they'll end up actually fairly well balanced. Because all 3, like, you're seeing all 3 attributes get Minergy, which is experience points. And what happens then is if all 3 of them level up at once, your Spectrobe literally gains 3 levels. So that's actually a really massive bonus. If you're looking for a more balanced, casual playthrough type of team. I tend to do at least for the most part, and what I'll be doing in this playthrough is I'll be doing a combination of the 2. Like, if I'm incubating, what I did with Shakor there is I gave Shakor only attack minerals. Well, I gave Segu, or whatever I named them, Droon. I gave Droon defensive and HP minerals. So Droon is now effectively level 3 with boosts in HP and defense, whereas I ran out of attack ones, but Fencer is level 2 with only boosts to attack. So what I'll be doing is I'll be doing some focus, but at the same time balancing them out using battle. Now, if you find yourself completely overwhelmed by your enemies, one strat you can use, if you feel like you're under-leveled and you're just getting overwhelmed constantly, one strat you can use is just run around in circles like I just did and get this charge off, and do that repeatedly. It is a valid strat. It takes a little bit of time, but it does end up getting the job done in the end. And as long as you keep an eye on the enemies, on the Krall's patterns, you run less risk of Roland dying attempting this than you do going head-to-head and actually getting Roland in there to, you know, use his gauntlets or whatever. Alright. Okay, so we're at level 10 and 8 still. Oh, wow. Zozane's coming up on level ups. Oh, because Zozane was behind in attack and defense by 1 level each. That makes sense. And Basic Serum. Okay, Basic Serum, I believe, is something... It's a healing item of some sort. I don't know whether it's a healing item for your Spectrobes or for Rollin or for both, but yes. Okay, we've already been up here. What was that? We have not been up here. That is a cube. Which we are going to have to get these cubes back to Gina and Aldous so that they can utilize them for us. Oh my gosh. I feel actually kind of lucky to have gathered more than one cube in this particular episode. I am a little bit worried about damaging it at this point. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Is it the same cube? Is it a beta? It's a gamma cube, so it's a different cube entirely, too. And if I'm not mistaken, there are 26 different cubes. Oh, I accidentally opened the menu. Let's see what this fossil is. Please tell me it's something different. It's a shackle. Okay, it's experience. So the thing is, you can discard excess fossils you don't need. You can awaken them if they have like a custom part. You can awaken them to get the custom part, and then I believe you can release them into the wild or whatever. We do have the Velopod we need to wake up. We got a Spitpod as well, which we can awaken it, but we're not going to be looking to do much of anything with it because it is a Spyco, which is the child version, the child form of Spiken, who is currently our powerhouse. Should grab this mineral as well, just to be on the safe side. Oh, hello. So this one's green, which means I think this is a B. So this is an even better mineral than... This is a better health mineral than any of the ones we've dug up so far. Because it's a higher quality mineral. Oh, I'm trying so hard. I haven't damaged it yet. That's good. And we're at 97. I might be able to get 100% for this. That would be really cool if I could do that without damaging it. 98. That was close. 99. I don't know. Nope, we heard it. That's fine. We'll just take it. I mean, that was decent experience points. And yes, it was a B, which means it was a more powerful... more valuable, more useful overall mineral than what we've been getting. That one's going to end up restoring more HP, or not restoring more, but offering more HP than the HPC. The HP mineral level C. So it's going to give just a bigger boost. We're just going to pick this up. So, Shakor, like, we're picking all these up just for the experience. I'm not going to awaken all the Shakors. But it's good to see them. I just wish... I'm wishing at this point we could get something new. That way we could work more towards filling out the team. I wouldn't be opposed to another Komainu. Because then I could... You know, we have a child version for scanning and an adult for battle. Now, the thing with Koma Inu is eventually it's going to get replaced as our searcher, so we're just going to be able to let it grow up anyway. Because they don't... Oh, okay, this one's a power B. So, shape determines which attribute, which stat it's for, and color determines its power level in this game. That's a power B, and I think they go all the way up to S. Alright, so... Oh, and a defense beat. I'm glad we did this. Get to show off all the new minerals. And we got 2 cubes. I do wish I had the item that I'm hoping to get soon. No, we should head back to the ship at this point. I feel like. Wow, yeah, there's a lot going on here. Let's... There seems to be something up here is the thing. And if that's our objective... Okay, what we have here is the menu. What we have here, it says... The sign says, danger ahead, keep out. Okay, well, we will do that then. The problem here being, we don't know... Well, we don't exactly have a primary objective at this time. Because our objective originally was to just retrieve Aldous. We've done that. And then our next objective was to get more Spectrobes, which I guess we're gonna go back to the ship, and then we'll take a look at the incubator. First, we'll wake up any new Spectrobes we got, then we'll take a look at the incubator and see what we can do from there. See if anybody's grown up a bit. And then, yeah. Then we progress based on findings. Alright, let's see. What do you have to say to me, Gina? Well, actually, first, let's just wake things up. Alright, so I want the Awakening Chamber. Okay. We have a Villipod. Yep, load it in. And then I awaken it. And yes, I am intentionally shutting off the microphone so you guys don't have to hear that. It's basically any kind of any form of normal speech isn't going to register. All right, what are we calling this? I want to call you... Let's call you Bugsy. I don't know why. I feel like that fits, and I want to use it. There we go. Now, are there any others here we need to awaken? No, it's mostly Shapods. We can evolve the Spit, or awaken the Spitpod, but it won't do us too much good. Yeah. Now we check the incubator. Let's check on our children. Ah, Segu here is ready. And we have a Segulos. Look at that. Droon has evolved into Segulos. Awesome. So now we are going to go ahead and move Droon into the party. And we're going to put Bugsy here into the incubator. Hang on. Let's do this. A little bit of... There we go. There we go. Perfect. Maybe down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so now let's feed some more minerals. Let's actually look at Villar first. It has HP 70, attack 60, defense 100. So this is also a more defensive Spectrobe. So what I want to do is I want to take this power 1 and the power B. So the power B and the power C, and I want to feed those to Fencer. And I want to give the... I want to give these 3 items to Villar. Or to Bugsy. So 1 for Fencer, 1 for Bugsy. 1 for Fencer, 1 for Bugsy. Come on, please eat it. I don't want to give this to Fencer. No. Okay, Bugsy did eat it. And that one to Bugsy as well. No! No, that was all bad. That was all bad. I didn't want Fencer eating for defense. Now they both need more time, and this... Oh, let's turn in the cubes real quick. Yes, let's turn in those cubes. Alright. Okay, so we don't do that yet, after all. Alright. So that's where we're going to end off today's episode. If you like this sort of content, please be sure to slay that like button that tells the algorithm that more people need to see this video, and it'll push it out to more people as recommended. So if you're enjoying this content, please do take the time to do that. It helps out the channel immensely. Then consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already done so. Ring that bell for notifications so you can be among the first to know when I have a new video go live. Then check the links in the description below for all the cool things that I do. And if you feel so inclined, pop by the comment section. You know, drop any knowledge you have on this game. What's your favorite Spectrobe? Let me know what I'm missing with the incubator. I mean, I'll already have it figured out by then. Once again, because I have done this before, but please do feel free to let me know there. And let me know your thoughts on the series, or anything else you want to drop down there. The engagement is enjoyable for me. I like interacting with you more, so that's another way to do it. Once again, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!